Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Shimazu Gun Samurai series here. You join us as we have entirely secured the southwestern portion of Kyosu here. And I think I'm saying that right. I don't know, probably not. And then next is going to be taking on the Otomo. They are going to be our toughest opponent up to this point. There is one castle that we can come down here and take. That is controlled by the Hokke. But other than that, it is pretty much all Otomo. And then we have the Ryuzoji up here as well. And then you got the god damn, these Japanese names are fucking killing me. the Arima. But other than that, man, we have pretty much secured about half of the island for Shimazu. I think that it's time we go take on this castle first. And I'm pretty sure they'll be willing to declare war on that. Let me see what faction it is. Okay. Sainoji. Okay. Let's see if they are willing to declare war on it first. It's the Asai. Okay, here they are. They are at war with the Hojo, and then they are at peace with the Tokugawa. Interesting. And 38% support going to war with them. They control territory in other places. Okay, I see. So this is just one of their castles on this side. Okay, that makes sense. Oh yeah, let me go and thank the channel members really quick. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Chipwrecked. Excuse me. Thank you guys all so much for those lovely channel memberships. Let's see how keen they are on going to war with the Otomo. I would like to see that. 0%. Oof. That's a tough one. We may have to go up north and go after the Ryuzoji up here. Let's see if they want to go after him. Nope. They have zero fucking desire to do anything. All right, I'm gonna, how much? Okay, I'm making 3K per day. I'm gonna spawn out 2 more parties, I think. Mr. Desperado, why don't you lead one? Actually, no. Desperado is my main gunner guy. Let's have one of these guys lead one. All right. Let's have you lead a party. We need to spawn off a couple more parties. Let's have Pfeiffer lead one. There we go. Yeah, we need to spawn off a couple more parties so that they actually think that we are strong enough to actually take these guys on. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll send you out. There we go. Perfect. Now we got 9 parties going. Hopefully that doesn't put too big of a hamper on our money-making abilities there. Gotta wait for Mr. Autosave here all the time. There we go. All right. Okay, we could start a war with the Otomo. And if we did that, I could assemble an army with a strength of 571. That's really not that strong, to be honest with you. And I'd have to blow all my influence and go into the negative to do it. I would realistically need an army strength of 1,000. That's tough. All right, I think we need to build up some influence then. Let's go around and take out some parties and get our troops fully leveled up here. There's an enemy lord here. Might as well try. You know, we're at war, surrender or die, my friend. All right, let's drop a save for this episode. This is actually episode 20. Very big milestone in any series, getting to episode 20. That means you're having enough fun to keep the series going. Usually if you get to 20, you'll make it to 30. And usually if you make it to 30, you'll make it to 50. That's what I have found. All right, let's go and attack these guys here. So the the thinking is here that we get all of these ranged troops upgraded to the point where we can just outrange and outshoot everybody. And then it'll be perfect. All right, let's go and start her up here. I'm going to, by the way, I love this new armor that I got a couple episodes ago. Oh, it's so much better. I'm going to go level up my skills here. As you can see here, Senjito's eye, his left eye is milky white due to an accident with a firearm when he was a child. But that allows him to not have to close his off eye when he's shooting. He's a natural born sniper. As you can see. There the Ozutsu are oh, you want to try your shit? Nice try, bud. He's about to get shredded though. Oh, I hit his horse. And down he goes. Oh yeah, sometimes you have to hop down off the horse and then get back on the horse for some reason to actually be able to aim this. Hold on, I don't know why it does that. It's like it hasn't finished the reloading animation and it just gets stuck for a second. There it goes. Oh, hi buddy. How you doing? You doing well? Wow, look at all these arrows coming in. Look at all of that. It's pretty incredible. We didn't even take a single loss. You are my prisoner now. Thank you. I'll take the Sakai Teppo and that guy there. Sure, why not? Why not indeed? There we go. And we can recruit another one of these bad boys and another one of these bad boys. We do have like a solid amount of Sakai Jin Samurai. If I can get them all upgraded to Sakai Samurai Marksman, like if I can get them up to a number that we've never been able to reach before, then we're going to be doing really, really well. Let's give, oh, big lag. Come on now, game. Figure it the fuck out. Excuse me. Sometimes the game does this, by the way. Don't worry about it. It's not a crash. It's just when it hasn't loaded stuff in a while, it just freaks the fuck out. It's more of a Bannerlord thing than a fucking, what's it called? More of a Bannerlord thing than a Shokuho thing. Better than what you got. And that's better than what you got. And this is significantly better than what you got. There we go. Very nice. Yeah, all my companions have pretty solid armor now. It's really only the chest armor that, like the chest and the helmet armor, that really matters. It goes head armor, chest armor, arm armor, and then leg armor. That's like how the importance of it goes, in my opinion. Especially with like things like RBM, where like where you hit someone actually like really matters. And like regular Bannerlord, it doesn't matter as much. Got a bunch of Milo's got his toy here. Hopefully that doesn't make too much noise. You better not be squeaking that shit in here. Manhunters. Yeah, I don't really want to go after those guys. Oh, let me while I'm thinking about it. Ah, shit, I'm kind of far away from everybody now. Ah, it's fine. It's whatever. Not a big deal. We do need to find some more bandit parties to take on, though, I will say. I'm curious to see how many people are defending this. 481. Yeah, that's pretty significant, I would say. Ooh. This dude is in a prime location to be taken out here. He's gonna go to the port. Ooh, who are they at war with? They just declare war on the Otomo? If they did, they're really stupid. No, it's on the Hojo still, okay. I wouldn't have thought they would have declared war on the Otomo. The Otomo are pretty fucking strong. If you guys do not know. They're pretty strong. We are stronger right now, but most of the strength is in one clan, so you know. There's a hideout there. I really just need a few large bandit parties. I just need to find one like 100-man band. Ah, that'll work. Pirates. I like the pirates. Nice and easy to deal with. All right, this one we need the mostly need the infantry and the these cavalry to deal with here. We can have the ranged troops help, but we really need the infantry to deal with them realistically. I like to just set these guys up straight up behind them because they get a better vantage point to fire from, and they're basically just as accurate when they're standing still as the Sakai Samurai Marksman. All right, let me go and turn on the filter for you guys. Actually, sorry about that. Forgot to filter it up. Color correction. There we go. There we go. All right, let's ready up. All right, so I'm gonna let them get a couple of, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're doing a Chinese fire drill. I'm gonna let them get like the first volley off, and then I'm gonna tell them to charge. There we go. All right, let's charge. Have the cavalry charge with me here. Our infantry should chew these guys up, no problems. I fucking love this playstyle, dude. It's so cool. I feel like a dragoon. Here, watch this. Ah, they got him before I could get him. Well, we got quite a few upgrades here. It's pretty good. Take those guys as prisoners. Looks like we got 12 upgrades. And one of our cav upgraded. I always like to see that. Ooh, 7 Jin Samurai. Ooh. We could go like all horses there. We could. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I can't help myself. I love my gunner cavalry. That's so cool. All right, let's go find a couple more parties to fight. This episode is mostly building up strength. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's building up strength. It's getting ready to take on the Otomo. We're letting our friendly parties build up. You know, we're getting them leveled up. Where I'm actually gonna start walking around with most of my parties here. Just so they don't go fight anything stupid, you know, like manhunters. The manhunters, like, they're really not that hard to beat. It's just the problem is they end up killing a lot of troops that normally would not die. I prefer the looters or the pirates. Yeah, they got a hideout right there, and I bet that's affecting my yeah, it is. It is affecting my shit. All right. Well, oh man, that's 100. You know what? I have a feeling these guys are gonna engage this if I don't. Ooh, there's a 99 army of pirates right there. Take that on. Drop save real quick. And looks like this one's gonna be at night as well. I need to do a hotkey for that filter to come on and off. Ooh, you know what I can do? I can just make a second game capture, and on the second game capture, do the filter, and on this one, don't do the filter. That would be smart, actually. All right, let's attack. Because that would make it a lot easier to manage. Well, actually, it kind of wouldn't, to be honest with you. All right, let's just, yeah, let's just send the infantry in. Charge. Charge. There we go. I want to tell these guys to go loose formation so they actually spread out a little bit. My guns is now at 206 though. Guns takes longer to level up, I would say, than pretty much any other skill. It's all about the shot difficulty, I think, and like the damage you do. Oh, I missed. That doesn't happen very often. No, I missed again. God damn it. I'm missing all the time over here. That's why we have this. Sword don't miss. Very hard to miss with the sword. Okay, well, I just did it. Apparently it ain't that hard. There we go. Got them all taken down there. And let's go and upgrade all these boys here. I'm going to do one Ozutsu, and then we're going to do those guys. And then, oh, dude, we could have even more gunner cav. That might actually be like really powerful. I don't know. Nah, let's do, okay, we did a batch of gunner cav. Let's do a batch of regulars. And then that way those guys can get leveled up all nice and easy. Because the gunner cav are actually a little bit harder to get leveled up. Let me turn off this filter here. The correctione. Turn that bad boy off. Let's see here. We're at 239 influence. We could, I bet there's another pirate party over here. I know there's that big ass manhunter party over this way. I guess we could take on the manhunters. Where did they go? Where be the manhunters? Oh, I really should be stopping inside these towns to build up my guys' strength here. It's a whole lot easier to build up your, by the way, there's a reason I don't do this, is because it's so fucking boring to watch, and it's extraordinarily tedious. But I think I might start doing it just a little bit. This is technically the best way to build up your troops, is to stop at every single settlement. I just wanted to see, yeah, I was gonna see if they were get rid of some prisoners there. Nice. And actually, I'll go ahead and do the same. Go to dungeon, manage prisoners. I'll drop that guy off. Let's see what we got. Okay, Sakai Yumi Samurai I will take. Sakai Mounted Samurai, 26 of them. Holy shit. Horse Gunners. Holy fuck, dude. There's a lot of good shit in here. Where did all these dudes come from? Huh. I need to go check my other castles. There's got to be some good ass fucking prisoners in there. Now, it might take a little bit for me to be able to actually like recruit them, but fuck, man. There we go. And we can just get rid of one of these shitters here. There we go. Perfect. And we'll head up to this castle and see what's in the see what's in there. Ah, they ain't got shit in there. It's just trash. All right, let's go check Sadawara. I have a feeling there's gonna be, and we'll check that castle down there as well, and we'll just build up the strength of our army here. I do need to take out this hideout at some point, just because it's kind of annoying. It's in a very, very annoying spot. All right, go to dungeon, manage prisoners. Oh yeah, there's some good shit in here too. What the fuck? Where did all this shit come in? Or come from? Yeah, there's some decent stuff in there too. Let's get rid of all these guys, all these shitters here. There we go. Manage castle. Yeah, she's doing good. Nice. All right, let's go down to this castle here, which we that one we own this one too. Yeah, I thought so. We basically own the whole like eastern edge of our little tiny empire. All right, perfect. No prisoners. Oops. I was gonna look at the garrison here. See if we had anything interesting in here. Sometimes you can get a lot of Jin Samurai out of here. Doesn't really look like it though. That's okay. And remember, we do need to hit up all these towns along the way in order to build up the strength of these other parties here. Looks like one of them is already ready to join us. That's very good. That'll put us up to like 700, which will be enough to take that smaller castle when we want to. Nice. All right, let's go into Sadawara. Manage the town, upgrade the marketplace, upgrade the walls, dump a little bit more money in here. And then festival and games to increase the loyalty. Why is the security so bad in here? I guess prosperity. Yeah. They need to their garrison's kind of shitty. Yeah, that is true. Not really much we can do about that. Go to the dungeon. Oh, it's just that guy sitting in there. Yeah, there's really not much we can do about that, unfortunately. Since it's kind of just a remnant of me having to take troops out of the garrison. All right, there we go. We're up to 700 now. There's still 2 or 3 more parties here that have not gotten up to full strength. So I'm gonna just give it a few days inside of Sadawara, let these guys build up their strength here. We'll just sit here and wait for 2 or 3 days, and then I think we'll start a war with somebody. I'm thinking the purple guys or the red guys, maybe, just because they're not really affiliated with anybody. I mean, like the purple guys are affiliated with Tokugawa, but that's not really gonna matter. The Otomo are going to be really hard to deal with. They're going to take a long time to deal with. They're probably going to take like 10 episodes to deal with. I am going to go for the strategy of just take all their big towns. So I'm just going to come up here, take these 2 in one episode, and then next episode just come up here and take these 2, and then come down here and take their last one there. All right, let's see if we can bring in these other parties now. Yes, we can. Very nice. Can bring in all 3 of them. Sweet. All right. Sorry about that. I was silencing my phone. I'm not sure if y'all can even hear that. It was quiet. All right, let's group up and go take out these purple boys off the island. I think would be a good idea. I think that's how we should go about this. Let's group up here. We're gonna be at like almost 1,000 troops. That'll be the nice part. We're almost at 1,000 when all these parties are at full strength, of course. And we're gonna have some more upgrades here. Yep. There we go. Very nice. Very good. You know what I need to do? I need to get because like my gourmet perk is not really doing shit right now because I don't actually have a good food variety, so I need to go do that really quick. Lobster, sake, miso, soy sauce. That's all they had here? Fuck, man. They have a lot of rice and not much else. What about... All right, so do we want to take on the Atomo right now? I don't know how good of an idea that is. I think we can do it. I think we can easily take on the Atomo. I think we'll fucking smack the Atomo. I want to go see how many, because this one's kind of isolated from the rest of their settlements up here. If anything, they're going to go for Mifun Castle, which is literally my castle, so we'll see. I'm okay with trading a town for a castle. I can do that shit all day long. I'm just curious to see how many guys are actually defending it. Oh, little duel location there. Yeah, we don't participate in duels on this character, though. Oh, did I turn off the color correction? Make sure I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I know it's kind of annoying to look at if you're if it's during the daytime. It looks a little weird. Oh my god, 990. Oof, that's a tough one. Is this like one of their most prosperous? Yeah, it's pretty prosperous. I mean, like comparing to Sadawara is our what's our clan or our what is our most prosperous? Okay, yeah, Uchi, sorry. It goes Uchi, Sadawara, and then I have like 3 in the top fucking 5. It's pretty good. All right. Oh, now they have 731. We could possibly take this. I don't know. See, the real question is just should we? It's not can we, it's just should we? Should we really try that? I'm gonna bring in like 2 more parties, 3 more parties, and then I'm gonna give it a go. That's gonna be a tough siege though. 700. We're definitely gonna have to siege them down from outside the walls. 100% gonna be a very, very tough siege and probably gonna take up the majority of the rest of the episode. We definitely need to catch them when this guy is not in there because that will not be good. We gotta sit here and wait till these other parties join us here. Actually, let's just go sit and wait in their town. They're gonna have more recruits in there. So they have 735 defenders. Okay, that's not so bad where like I think we couldn't actually take them. Our army strength's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna bring in 2 more people. Because by the way, we're basically gonna have 0 influence as soon as we start this siege. So we're gonna have to full commit to this siege because I have no way of declaring war on them. So yeah, not great. Oh, my child has reached the age of 2. Oh my god, what fucking monstrosity is that? Look at her legs. Clearly they've been doing some foot binding over here. Social. Oh, now she looks mildly better. This is, oh, what the fuck is that arm? Oh, looks like Smeagol. It looks like Smeagol with tits. Oh my god, this is fucking weird. Endurance, I guess. Yeah. Excuse me. All right, we'll just wait for these other parties to join us here. There they are. And then there's 2 more on the way. We should be in for a pretty good fight, I would think. And I am just waiting in the town so they do pull recruits from the town, especially like my parties. We'll keep waiting here, and then we'll start the siege. Oh, another. Oh, Jesus Christ, another one. Fucking monstrosity. All right, cool. Did I have twin girls? Yeah, I literally had twin girls because they're both the same exact fucking age. Let me see here. Wait, 14 spring 1570. Let's see the other one. 14. Yeah, I literally had twins. Yeah, I forgot about that. And I believe they're both girls, so that's great. Where's the trash can? I'm sorry. It's terrible. Terrible. I'm sorry. Oh, man. That's why they both look like fucking monsters. Because our wife is not exactly what you would call good looking. She's rather homely, you know. But yeah, that's why our fucking kids came out looking like that. Holy shit. All right, that is everyone there, and we have an army size of 1543. All right. Let's wait till the drops down to 90 there. There we go. Okay, now we are at max influence. Now we're going to attack this place. Raid them, continue end raiding, and then immediately come over and siege this place. We're going to cut the head off. Cut the head off of the snake. Make sure to build a ram, Ghost. Make sure to build a ram. All right, so you'll notice I'm negative 74 influence over here. This is kind of a strategy that works decently well. Sometimes it's tough because you end up running out of cohesion, but it looks like we're doing all right. We may end up. Okay, there we go. It's daytime. Let's go and drop a save, and let's go for it. This should be a rather interesting fight, I will say. Let's see. Yeah, let's go and lead the assault. I was gonna think about changing the setting where it just brings in your highest level troops, because all my highest level troops are gonna be ranged troops. But we'll have to see. All right, where is Mr. Desperado? All right, sorry, Shipwrecked is on there. Who's gonna be the best on infantry influence? 53 is not bad. 62 is better. All right, let's take all these guys and we'll stick them in the infantry right there. All right, this is my least favorite type of town to siege, by the way. I fucking hate sieging these. All right, let's line these guys up all the way over here. All right, let's take the big range group and let's put them in loose formation. And then we're just gonna do this shit. Kill them all. And we'll set these guys up in here. Like that. Trying to get them to set up properly. There we go. Now we'll speed her up a little bit. We're gonna take some initial losses, and then you're gonna start seeing all the green flow in. Yep, just like that. All right, let's go F10 mode here. Whoa, this is laggy as fuck. Oh, big lag. Huge lag. Holy fuck. All right, I'm gonna dismount here. All right, and we should be suppressing these guys to a decent degree here. Excuse me. Goddamn. All right, we're about to bust down the gate, and all these guys are about to open fire. So that will be good. Let me go F10 mode here. Let's see what's going on. I'm gonna put these guys back in a line formation and just stretch these guys out along here. And I think I'll also do the same with these guys. Why not, right? That'll increase the density of our guys who are shooting. Yeah, we're trading pretty evenly. Not bad. We should just completely fell every single man off of the wall eventually. Keyword should. Sometimes it does not work out that way. You know, I'm just gonna go up there and hack them off the wall. That's the easiest way. I was gonna drop on him swinging. There we go. Taking them all out. We're actually trading pretty effectively. There we go. They're bringing up another little group here. All right, let's have these guys charge. We'll tell them to hold fire. So we can attempt to get these guys into the fray here. We'll just have them all go through the gate right now. Tell these guys to charge as well. Should be able to overwhelm them, and we should get our first wave of reinforcements, and they should pretty much all be infantry. Josu. I like doing that voice line. Josu. I guess we didn't take out. Tell them to charge, so they can kill these last few guys here. There we go. You getting a reinforcement wave yet? Not quite yet. As soon as we get that infantry wave, we're gonna be chilling. All right, these guys are about to get shredded. Watch this. We'll see how far they make it. Everyone's just opening fire on them. Let me get these guys to set up right here. Tell them to go around and get set up over there. Should be getting a reinforcement wave rather soon. And they're getting reinforcement waves as well, don't get me wrong. But we're trading more effectively than they are. Oh, look at this huge infantry wave they're sending down into the meat grinder. Those guys are not going to have a fun time, because as soon as we get this this formation set up, they're basically fucked. Tell these guys to hold fire. All right, come on, hurry up, boys. Hold fire. Get set up. They need to hurry the fuck up. All right, you guys open fire. We need to shred them. We are getting a lot of hits here. It's just not happening as fast as I'd like it to. Haven't gotten that infantry wave yet. We really need it. Listen to all of that arrows hitting them. Ooh, that was not good. Yeah, they should be starting to get low on defenders here. We killed about 400 and they get about 300 remaining. All right, let's put these guys on fire at will. And we'll tell these guys to go loose formation. And we'll set them up like right here. We'll set them up right there. We should get some kills here. Oh, we got our infantry wave. Here they come. Oh, it's not even an infantry wave. It's a fucking archer wave again. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Oh, so many of them too. All right, we'll just set these guys up right here then. All right, we'll speed it up. We really needed infantry waves so desperately. Why are they using the ladders? Stop that. Okay, you know what? I guess if we just flat out charged everyone, we would do all right. Listen to that. Yeah, if we flat out charged everyone, it would do all right, but this is not an infantry wave. However, there is quite a bit of ranged troops here that have long guns, you know. Most of these guys have the worst Tanishigamis. All right, we'll give her a solid 30 seconds here to see what these guys can do. All right, that's the infantry group. All right, everybody hold fire, charge. We're gonna send everybody up with this infantry group. We should be able to take him. It's just 203 left. You know, it's not that bad. Look at this one guy trying to catch up. Am I still alive? Oh, I'm still alive. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna join the assault. Oh, my gun's not quite reloaded. It looks like I've been turned into a pincushion. That's nice. Oh, I missed. Whew, fuck me. That was a good sneeze. I even like hit my microphone there. They do tend to target the player a lot more, by the way, than the AI. Tell everybody they can fire well. Dropping one there. Very nice. Seems like they're struggling to break this gate down. And that's why I like being a human, because I can just walk around this shit and just come over here and, you know, figure out what the fuck's going on. There they go. Nice job. Pesky little individuals there. Tell everyone to hold fire and they should all get moving through that gate. Come on, gentlemen. Let's go. Get on through that gate. Come on. Yo. Huh? That's the fucking noises I'm hearing right now. Let me sit here and pick these guys off. I can tell them all to fire at will again. Ah, someone already killed him before I did. Damn it. I take an arrow to the face. Oh, yeah, right through the fucking head. Shit. Oh, no, it's in the shoulder. That's like right in a gap of armor, too. Overwhelm them. All right, we'll go F10 mode and watch this take place here. We are going to take quite a few losses, but we should just be able to overwhelm them with our numbers. And looks like we are. Very nice. Oh, there's our fucking infantry wave. It only took 6 hours. And let's see how elite the infantry is. That's not bad. It's mostly Katana and Yari, though. Not bad at all. But too little too late, ladies and gentlemen. We have taken the settlements. Very nice. Ah, they didn't even get to retreat to the keep. That's actually like perfect. That's the perfect scenario you could ever ask for. If you're trying to do something like that, taking a settlement, you could not hope for a better outcome. Lots of upgrades here. Did lose quite a few Teppo Samurai there just because of how things tend to work. On sieges, you do lose quite a few. It's all right. Wasn't one of my guys missing shoulder armor? Yeah, you were. I thought so. We'll give you these. There you go. Now you're matching the rest of the team. Oh, these are actually technically better. I mean, they look uglier, but technically better. I honestly prefer the ornates, but that's a tough call. I'd just like to get some blue ones, I guess, because like we got the blue helmet, blue shoulder pads, blue armor, you know, blue everything. So I just like to get the blue version of these. That would be nice. I mean, like, I guess the foot's blue, but like the back is green, you know, it's not, doesn't really look that nice. Like same problem here, you know. So I guess I'll just equip what's stronger at this current moment. I'm actually going to decline this fief. I'm not going to take it. And I'll let them vote on whoever the fuck's going to take it. And the reason is because we need to get some of our clan members some prosperous settlements so that they can raise up more parties and have more parties going. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're 50 minutes into the episode, so that's going to go ahead and be the end for today. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I promise in the next episode will be a little bit more interesting. Definitely more interesting, as we're going to be sieging many large towns in a row. We've recovered all of our influence. We have quite a few wounded here, but that's the name of the game right there. And I hope you all enjoyed. Stay safe out there, and I'll catch you next time. Oh yeah, no, hold on. Got to read the channel members. Forgot. Sorry, I haven't recorded like in like a week, so I'm a little bit rusty. Thank you to Tyler, Moses, Jared, Walter, Tobias, Mooncheese, Franklin, Shadowfighter Pro, JT, Michael, Pfeiffer, Desperado, and Shipwrecked. Thank you all so much for those channel memberships. I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I'll catch you next time.